Hi, Big Bear Bros. It's Isaac doing a completely scripted, completely prepared anticipation video for our winter trip. I don't know what we're calling it, but I know Ben made bullet points and super organized stuff and things I'm not. See, it's scripted, right? Yeah. I have 44 entries in my list, and I'm gonna try and make it as fast as possible, because I know the first three on the list are number 44 is just a gravity coaster, so it's obviously at the bottom. Roadrunner Express is 43, and I'm just now realizing that Roadrunner Express is just a Vekoma Jr. coaster. Canyon Blaster is number 42, and that's an E&F Mylar Kitty coaster. Number 41 is Supreme Scream, an S&S combo tower. Now, this ride may look really cool, but I've heard it's that's just what I've heard though. Then number 40 is Jammin' Bumpers, which is the only reason it's on this list, honestly, is because I've never done a Rev or Sean bumper cars, and I don't even know if we would have time to get on it when we're prioritizing all the other better rides. But Coast Rider, supposedly one of the worst wild mices in the world because of shin guards. Who put shin guards on a wild mouse? I don't know. Jaguar! It's just it's a Zamperla, I take that back. It's a Zier Tivoli. Apparently this has good theming, so it's why it's a little higher up than some of the other off-the-shelf rides. Sky Cabin is just probably an Intamin, I think. Intamin Gyro Tower 1200. I love Intamin's naming scheme. I love observation towers. They're awesome. Superman Escape from Krypton Right Track, because according to Log Ride, it's the only one that isn't temporarily closed, but we'll see about that one. Number 35 is a Chance Revolution 32, because it's the only one of its kind. I don't know why Chance made a KMG Fireball, but they did. Calico River Rapids is the Intamin Rapids ride at Knott's Berry Farm. It looks fine from the pictures. You can't really get an idea, so it's kind of low. That's why it's number 34. And then number 33 is Roaring Rapids, for the sole reason it opened in 1980, and 80s Intamin Rapids usually have a bit more bite than the newer ones. Ghost Town and Calico Railroad is number 32, as it is built by an actual locomotive company called Baldwin Locomotive Works, and it's the only amusement park train they ever built. And 31 is Pony Express, which is the Zamperla motor coaster I thought Jaguar was, so I can't believe it's this high though. It is now number 37, so everything else just move up a number. Everything else I've done so far. Alright, now number 30 is Goliath at, Magic Mountain. It's the original Titan something. I've already ridden Titan, so I know it's probably just going to be alright, but it's there. It has a lot better scenery. Jetstream is a weird aero log flume thing that they built back in the 70s, and it's just quirky. Daredevil is number 28. It is the Sky Coaster, because you may not know, but me and Ben are very big Sky Coaster fans. Maybe this time we'll even get Chase to join us. Chase, I know you're watching this. You're going to have to do the Sky Coaster at Magic Mountain. Just saying. 27, Sierra Sidewinder. For some reason I have this above the Sky Coaster, so it's actually number 28. And then number 26 is Butterfield Stagecoach, and it's what other park has a horse ride? An actual horse ride? It's like a carriage. I may pop a video up or something, I don't know. Calico Mine Ride, it says it's made by Arrow, but I don't think it was, so it's a 7.5 long dark ride through an old mine. I don't think it's an actual old mine, but that's the theme anyway. 24 is Timber Mountain Log Ride, and this ride is iconic because was one of the first Arrow flumes, and apparently it's also one of the best Arrow flumes, so excited to get on that. As you may know, I'm a water ride fan. Crazanity at Magic Mountain. The highest Zamperla is on this list, I believe. So it's just tall Discovery. I almost said disco. Then 22, I just tried to say 2022. And number 22, we have Silver Bullet, which is a okay being a invert from what I've heard. It's very pretty looking, and it's one of the only high-capacity rides at Knott's. Number 21 is Scream at Magic Mountain, the best parking lot coaster in existence, where they still kept the parking lot lines. Then number 20 is Gold Rusher, and that's just the Arrow mine train. Then number 19, Justice League Battle for Metropolis, because supposedly this one has more animatronics or something, so it's maybe the best Justice League. Number 18 is Apocalypse, and this may hurt Chase's feelings, but it's probably going to be better than American Thunder. It's just a GCI twister. I love GCIs. Oh, well, I love good GCIs. This may be one of them. It may not be one of them. It may be like American Thunder. Who knows? Then number 17 is The Riddler's Revenge. Supposedly the best 90s B&M stand-up coaster out there. I love Georgia Scorcher. It'll be a tall task in a literal sense to beat Georgia Scorcher. However, I must be pretty excited for it since it's number 17 on the list. The number 16 on the list is Soul Spin, and if you know anything about me, I love crazy flat rides, and this is no exception. I always forget what these are called, but this is the only Mondial Ventura in existence. And number 15 is Batman the Ride. Apparently this is a good Batman the Ride, despite it being like blue. I don't know why it's blue. Why is it blue? Hang Time at Knott's at 14. I don't really like Hang Time as the forces. Like, I didn't really like Copperhead Strike. So hopefully this is not as much Hang Time as that. Number 13 is Wipeout, and that's a chance wipeout, and I love chance wipeouts. I will not be the first time you hear that from me. The number 12 is Wonder Woman Flight of Courage, and it's an RMC single rail coaster that is a clone of Jersey Devil in California. I haven't been on Jersey Devil. Looking forward to ride a single rail coaster that isn't Wonder Woman Golden Lasso coaster. Apparently also has the Gen 3 train, so I'll be able to ride those because they still haven't made it back to Fiesta to ride the new trains on it. Then number 11 is Ninja. Arrow. Number 10 is West Coast Racers. And it's Premier. It just has the comfort collars, but they've never had an issue with them on Skyrocket, so it should be fine, right? Number 9 is the New Revolution. Like the first big Schwarzkopf. I don't know. It may be the first Schwarzkopf. I don't know. But it's one of the oldest ones. I know that much. I love the lift sound. Number 8 is Tatsu. B&M flying coaster. Ben tells me this is the best flying coaster he's ever ridden. Because he has been to Magic Mountain before. I missed Nighthawk. But at least we have Tatsu, so I guess that might be okay. I'll tell you. Then number 7 is Full Throttle. The only Skyrocket 3. And I love launch coasters, and I love Premier, and I love Premier launch coasters, and, you only live once or something, I don't know. Number 6 is Twisted Colossus, Mobius Loop Dueling RMC, which sounds fantastic, if it duels, that is, because if not, it's just an RMC twice. And no one wants an RMC twice. And number 5 is Lex Luthor Drop of Doom, the tallest drop tower in the world, because thanks Richard Zimmerman. 400 feet. It's tall. It's a tall boy. It's tall. It's like Josh. It's Josh. Number 4 is Ghost Rider. I just watched El Toro Ryan video on Ghost Rider, and so I'm pretty hyped for Ghost Rider. Apparently, it's supposed to be a good wooden coaster, and I like good wooden coasters. Unlike, Josh. I'm not going to name names, but it's like Josh. You know who you are. Josh. Number 3 is Viper, the only remaining Aero Mega Looper. Aero, thumbs up. Apparently, good Aero Looper, double thumbs up. Viper, apparently supposed to be pretty smooth. And I like Aero. Then number 2, or should I say number X, is number 2. It's X2, is number 2, because I like Aero. And I feel like I should ride the ride that killed the company. Historical significance, and also maybe side of it being possibly a good ride. Obviously, it's a good ride. Who am I kidding? It's Alan Schilke, for crying out loud. And then number 1, I didn't even have to look at this one because I already knew it's number 1. It's Accelerator at Knott's Berry Farm. The first intimate accelerator, and I've never ridden an accelerator or a hydraulic launch coaster. It looks cool. I've watched off-ride footage of it a lot lately because it looks cool. And I like neon, and the trains are cool, and the paint job is cool, so I think it's just going to be cool. If not a bit short, but at least it'll be cool. And with that, those are my 44 very organized, very scripted, very put together anticipation list. Now, we'll probably make a video after comparing our lists, unless we do it in the vlog itself, which is just a lot of work, so no guarantees on that. But if you've watched this far, which isn't much, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. I am hoping this video will be 2 times shorter than Vince's video. so I can technically win in terms of capacity. So, Chase, you're probably next, unless you have already beat me to it, because in that case, that would just be bad. But anyway, I can't wait to meet you. Bye.